senior year and you finally get to win this tournament. How huge is that?
I mean, it's awesome. We haven't won this tournament for a really long time, and it's really exciting for us.
Finally win this thing since first time since 2004. I mean, how does that feel? I mean,
well, it's great. You know, I mean, oh, thank you. You know, that was Kemi Craig's junior year. We had a very good senior player with her, Miranda Nichols, when we won it then. And you know, obviously we haven't had any talent like that. But you know, this group of seniors, when they came in as freshmen, they were pretty big pieces of our varsity then, and they've kind of put in their lumps. They're taking their lumps and put in their time, and we've done a little better each year. I think we went maybe sixth, then. You know, we got second, I think 2 years ago. I think we lost in the quarters last year, but finished fifth. And so this year, you know, I mean, for us to beat Foothill and Newport in one day is a huge accomplishment. So I'm really proud of the girls. They played really well, you know, really all weekend. So we handled some pretty strong teams early, pretty comfortably, like El Toro, Marietta Valley, Montebello, and so I thought we played really high level water polo.
And then Rocio making the goal. She finally got the ball inside to her. She scores inside, and then she goes back to make the steal and gets an assist.
Yeah, she made some really nice plays in that. I think it was was that the third?
In the third period.
Yeah, she had it going, and I pulled her out because I just wanted to give her a little rest. But I just felt like she had a really good feel for the game, and she wasn't. Sometimes she forces things, and sometimes she's too passive. And she had a really good feel, and I was a little reluctant to pull her out just because she was playing so well. But I wanted to make sure she had a good fourth quarter.
Yeah. Leo, I got it. What does Coach say to you at halftime? Because today, 2 big third quarters in the semis and then in the final.
We were playing really good team defense, and I think that was a big thing. And he just wanted to keep our defense up, and we were able to get some nice shots on offense.
What was that in the first part of this game? A lot of outside shots. What changed in the second half?
We got a lot, we started getting the ball in the set, and we got a lot of ejections, and we got a few shots off in the set and some counterattack, and that was like the big thing.
How about Rocio? Huge play. She scores. You finally get the ball into her inside, and then she makes that steal and assist. What can you say about her play?
That was awesome. I mean, that was like a game changer. I think like just having her score and then steal the ball and then not having to score again. She was just on fire.
You must give stirring halftime speeches. I mean, you had a big third quarter in the semifinals and then another big third quarter in the final. What do you say to your team?
Well, actually, we didn't say much. I talked to them for about a minute, we just talked about a couple things. Christensen, Carly was lighting us up, and she was hitting shots from everywhere. So, she's always our emphasis, but she really had it going today. So that was a little more emphasis was on her. You always have to worry about chilling at 2 meters. So those were kind of the main things we were worrying about. And then I went over and talked to my son for a couple of minutes, because I had a couple some time, and Newport girls were already ready to go, so we started a little early, and I'm not sure what the name of that girl, but she kept on hitting that shot from the right side, and she hit 2 of those in a row, and so we had to kind of switch our defense. But I really liked how we responded on offense after they hit that girl come down, hit a shot, they'd make it a 1-goal game, and then we had a bunch of different girls make some shots. I think Betsy had a goal at 2 meters. Sophie hit a nice shot. So we got a lot of contributions in that third quarter.
Yeah. In the first half, though, it seemed like everything was coming from the perimeter. You couldn't get the ball inside.
Yeah, they went into a pretty good drop, and so obviously we like to try to get a lot in transition, and they took a lot of that away. And then obviously our next priority is our centers, and they dropped pretty well. So I thought we had some pretty good outside shots, but I thought their goalie played really well in that first half. I thought she really kept them in the game.